You do the cold open, bro.
I will.
Okay, we're
live.
Cold open.
okay. We're already 2 minutes in.
No, we're going to start at 2 minutes, so we've got to the 11-minute mark. All right, everybody, welcome back to the Defender Podcast, episode 8. Even though I'm not supposed to say that,
the original core 4.
You know what this is?
These are all out of order, and you're saying 8.
Yeah, 8. It's too late to be grade 8.
You know what? We're going to start over, guys. 3, 2, and 1. Welcome back into the Defender Podcast. I'm Rob Ingram, Marketing Director here at Lifeline Children's Services. What's so funny about that, guys?
Wow.
That's my title.
Go with the radio voice, baby. Let's go.
Hello.
Thank you. Well, the introduction.
We have
I was
not
born
had,
in Florence, South Carolina in 1970.
We have not had any punches to the nose yet on this podcast.
That's okay. We can start today.
We're here to talk about not punching, but running.
Punching and running are a lot alike, though. You think about it, punch, punch, punch.
Speaking of punching, smash that like button.
Smash it.
Hope you're enjoying all
so
this.
as we're going to talk about a run, Norwood, I've heard that when you're running, for posture's sake, you're actually supposed to put your feet one in front of another.
That's exactly right.
So instead of doing them really at hip level,
hurts the hip flexors.
You actually hurt your hip flexors.
Correct.
But good runners are running in a straight line.
Absolutely.
Should we evaluate Ford's run down the hill in Arkansas?
Listen,
I promise you that's not good running.
Yeah, people should go back and watch that video.
That
Yeah.
is so true.
Yeah.
Not only hip flexor, but hamstring.
In fact, I was with the Harvard Medical Institute last week, and they're studying you for wild animal involvement. Yeah, that was a fierce run.
How to run like a razorback.
That's right.
Fantastic run.
And if you want to see that run, if you'll go to Instagram at Lifeline Child and look for the Arkansas Unlock video,
see it.
you can see Ford dash and sprint down a hill
true.
like a madman.
Well, I'm just curious, Herbie, is that where the run for one came from?
It's not actually. Yeah, that's a great question.
Yeah.
No, but several years ago, in all seriousness, we were looking for ways to say, how do we get people engaged with global orphan care? And if you're an avid listener of the Defender Podcast, wait till next week. We're going to tell you a lot more about what the global orphan care movement is. But in a sense, we wanted to equip the global church really to care for and to love on and to manifest the gospel to orphans and vulnerable children. And we were looking for a way to connect people to that. And we what about a run, right? Because as you run, what are you thinking about? And one of the things we really want people to think about is they run where they are, or they run out at Veterans Park, or they come even for the fun reunion and everything, is to focus in on who is God calling me to care for. And so the run for one was like, how do I run for one child around the world to ultimately see the gospel manifested to them as Lifeline equips the body of Christ?
That's beautiful. Are you a big runner there, Rob?
Oh, well, actually, Ken, since I had heart disease, I'm not running as much these days. My pacemaker will shock me into life
Really?
if
I'm
I
so
go a little
sorry.
too fast.
Wow.
It's okay.
I didn't mean to hurt
It's
your heart.
look, man.
Wow.
I thought we were closer than that. I thought you knew.
That was aggressive.
I tell you,
But I love
it
you.
was. It
Well,
was an
we could
aggressive
run for
question.
You.
Would think it was a normal question, but it wasn't.
I'm sorry.
It's all right. I'm kidding. No, I am a big runner. I'm a big runner, especially when I'm being chased by a wild animal. That's about when I like to run, but I don't run a whole lot. I might do the fun run with the kids, though.
For the locals, there's actually been a bear in Shelby County. And if that bear stays in the Birmingham metro area and comes out to the run for one,
I don't even want to think about that.
we could get a lot of fast runners.
It would be at Veterans Park, too.
All bears aside in their honey, I'm curious about the fun part of what Rob said with fun run. I mean, that's the first time I've heard it. It's fun. It's, for me, the pinnacle of my life.
Look, it's
Some
what
people say the
Lifeline,
pinnacle
actually,
of summer.
Lifeline was founded in 1981 with the idea of the fun run.
Well,
It started it. It
that
started
is
the whole
beautiful.
thing.
Well, tell me more about the fun part of the fun run.
Well, I tell you what, as we've all known it as the Lifeline Run for One for years, this year we're doing something a little bit different. So you might be a runner and you say, you know what, I want to get out there and I want to run a 5K. Not sure why you'd ever want to do that, but there's a lot of you folks that love to do that, so we invite you out to do that. You can register at lifelinechild.org/run. Got that changed, by the way, so it's just /run. Make it a little easier on everybody.
It's very nice.
And if you have kids that want to run, which I think every kid in the city should be running in this, it's same registration place. You just mark that I'm a kid and run 5K. Or run 1K. I might do the same thing. 1 mile. Excuse me, I said 1K. My bad. Might edit that part out.
You're such a runner.
But this year, we thought, you know what? It's always been the Run for One for global orphan care. But this year, what if we sort of opened it up to the community,
I love it.
made it a free event, to the public to come in and learn more about Lifeline. So if you just want to find out more about what we do here at Lifeline, you can come, you can learn about, we're going to have all representatives from all our ministries there. We're going to talk about everything that we do at Lifeline, including GOC. So just come and learn about it, but spend the day with us. It's always been a run, and then it ends after all the awards. But we're going to hang out a little bit longer. I think it's the first day of college football season, so it'll be fun.
Music, right?
Live music.
Apple
we're
bobbing.
That's not true, but you know what?
Well,
you can bring a bucket with apples in it in a Lowe's bucket.
Flabbergasted, I was lying too.
There'll be ice baths.
But we're going to have food trucks. We're going to have
Ice
cold
baths.
plunges. I think cold plunge is actually the term.
Is the technical term.
And we're going to have, but we're going to have a lot of other things. Food trucks. So come and eat, come and dance and jig with the live music, and bob for apples with Ken, and just have a great time. There's a lot of things to do at Veterans Park. It's going to be August the 29th, 2026. Make sure you mark that down. August 29th, 2026.
Right.
And you can come out there. You can play pickleball. They've got a playground. I mean, there's something for
What time does it
everybody.
start?
out there,
What
Ken.
time
There's
do I need to
sand
be there?
volleyball.
Sand volleyball. That's
I know.
fantastic.
What?
What time do I need to be there? What time does it start?
I'm
Registration
pretty
starts
sure
at 7.
Is
it
it
starts
7
at
a.m.?
7. Yeah.
Perfect.
Run at 8. Run at 8.
You know,
and the
you've
fun
talked
run
a
at
lot
8:45.
about this Veterans Park, which is fantastic. But if I'm in Minnesota or even Istanbul, what could I do there to help? Because I really love what you're sharing. How could I participate?
It's quite a commitment if you come from that far to our fun run.
Well, but just pretend I'm Istanbul, can't make it. What can I do there?
I would say run where you are.
Run where you are.
does
Tell
that
me
mean?
more about that.
So when you run where you are taking part in the spirit of Run for One.
Yes.
Where you are.
Touch.
I don't.
Okay.
It's like running in place.
Yeah.
And where that you are, you can be thinking about all of us in Birmingham running.
Well, in all seriousness, we came up with the Run for One with the idea is that what we want to see is people around the country and around the world.
Yeah.
And, you know, there have been years where we have had runners in China and seriously runners throughout the world that have come around. And as a new time zone is waking up, they're running. It's awesome, but you can run wherever you are at any time you want. The money, though, still goes to the gift to Lifeline and what Lifeline's doing around the world with the global orphan care. You know, through all of our podcasts, we've kind of had a human interest side. And again, because this is a run, I just want to go back to a couple more run questions, if that's okay. You're our resident runner.
Oh my goodness.
You know, as we're talking about, and you know, Rob even made some mistakes on the 1K, which is really a 1 mile fun run. And then we've got a 5K and a 10Ks that we're not doing a 10K, but there are 10Ks. Kenny, help us with that. You've got the dash, right? The 40-yard dash,
Very fair.
which is in a U.S. system.
Yes.
But then we do a 5K and a 10K that are in the European
Yes,
system.
that's right.
Help us that aren't like prolific runners like yourself understand why do we keep using these different measures for different types of
I can
runs?
ask this
Why do
question.
you dash in feet and run in kilometers?
Well, dash is strictly an American concept. I mean, think about us. We're built Western. We got an individualism.
And
we gotta
trot
get there
in
fast.
paces.
Okay, trot in paces.
So was that a 40-yard dash that Ford did in Arkansas?
Down the hill.
That
It
was
probably
a
was about.
perfect
It's a good
example of a larger mammal doing a 40-yard dash. It was
Okay.
not very dashish from a runner's perspective,
Okay.
but he did a great job. It was just a football player.
Okay, well, I don't want to throw you another curveball, but for
you
all
know,
of
you
us
asked this a lot.
non-prolific runners,
Yes, sir.
then you got the marathon.
Exactly.
And-
Exactly. Which goes back, it harkens back to our Greek. You
It
know,
does.
Odyssey is out right now. It's all tied together
But it's
with that.
26.2 miles.
I know, which is
Not
awkward.
kilometers.
Yeah, I know.
It just doesn't make sense to us.
Well, a lot of it's because we have never converted to the metric system. And when I went through school, we had Metric Man. He came into our room in 8th grade, and he explained what 1 foot was versus others. And I think we have just become elitist, and we just need to. It helps. Keep
okay,
us
for the
humble.
old guys, though, and Ford has no idea what we're about to talk about. Do you remember when the U.S. tried to bring the metric
like a
system
week?
for like a week, and they renamed
Totally.
every road sign in
Yes.
kilometers
What?
and in miles?
Absolutely.
Not
That
these-
didn't happen.
Yes.
It happened,
did.
dude.
100%.
You weren't anywhere
When?
near, but it was,
That was
yeah.
exactly right.
Yeah.
Was I alive?
No.
No. This was
Way
an
before 40.
experiment. Yeah.
Yeah.
That's crazy.
Yeah, but it all goes back to the fact that we should all be desiring to run, especially for a cause like this.
It's good.
It triggers the endorphins, the dopamine, all the things in our brain. You know, one thing that's really special about running. This is important. Don't laugh at me. I'm about to teach you something.
You know what?
Bro.
I just didn't think
Come
the
on.
run for one was going to a science lesson.
Well, listen, when your left and right brain are in unity, that is the essence of joy. Most of us get stuck on the left side of our brain, and we're always solving a problem. Think about work. I've got to get this done, this solution. Creatives typically stay stuck on their right. Beautiful people, but they're usually just creating.
Well, they're unreasonably hospitable.
Some would say that.
Mm-hmm.
Absolutely correct. When you run, you are running, and your left and right body parts are just connecting in ways that your brain was intended
And
to
really,
do.
the reason we do a run for one is because we need the whole body connected together.
The body of Christ.
The body of Christ,
Yes.
caring for the 140 million orphans. So, Ford, before we go completely off trail, close us out. Yeah. I mean, completely off the trail. Close us out. Hit us with those details again.
That's right.
Help people be able to register and close us out and help people smash that like button.
Yeah. Well, yeah. First of all, smash the like button now and the notification bell so you never miss a new episode.
Smash.
Yeah, we've talked about it. Once again, it's going to be Saturday, August 29th. So when you hear this, I think it's 10 days out. So you will register at lifelinechild.org/run. Very easy. Registration opens up at 7 a.m. on Saturday morning. The run starts
wait.
at 8. And bring your kids, bring your family. There's going to be lots to do. It's going to be super fun. If you're running where you are, that's the same registration page. lifelinechild.org/run. And if you're running where you are, we ask that you still register so that those donations still go towards our
So
GOC
good.
efforts.
Yeah, but if I'm running, when do I? Is there like a packet pickup or something? There is.
There is a packet pickup.
It's Friday, August 28th from 10 to 6 p.m. at Track Shack 280.
But that's only for the people who are actually doing the local
That's
run.
not-
If you're running at Veterans Park,
Yes, that's not. There's no packet.
don't
pickup for
show up at
instant
some random
local.
Track Shack in your city if you're running where you are, because you're not going to know what you're talking about.
But a track shack, that speaks of everything that we're really not about, but that's fantastic. A track shack? That's when you pick up your stuff?
Yeah.
That's what it's called?
Yeah,
It's a store.
you mean
I'm so sorry.
you mean the sponsor, the sponsor from the day this run started, probably the most influential running family in the Southeast. They own the Track Shack.
Thank you, Kenny Frank.
Would you like to send them any other information they
I
run
thought
there?
it was a Robism for a place you pick up a bib.
So we're thankful for the Track Shack.
I
and
love
all the
the
ways
Track
to support
Shack.
the Run for one.
Yeah.
All right, I think that's
Please.
That's a wrap.
folks.
That's a wrap. Smash that like
Smash that
button.
like button.
They
Smash
have,
that.
they have packs of shoes there.
Smash that registration button at
Please edit that out. That's
lifelinechild.org/run.
horrible. I thought
And the run again, Saturday, August
we're still
29th.
talking.
Run on site or run where you are.
Well, guys, corporate teams are an option. It says we can't get away without talking about this. Worth a mention for anyone listening from a business. So if you have a business, bring your whole company out. We would love to see you.
Yeah.
You know,
Absolutely.
And if you're a Lifeline employee that works in Birmingham and you can be there, why don't you get out there too?
Yeah.
That'd be fantastic. Because I bet if we had them in other states, they'd be there. Let's see. 8 o'clock in Alabama in August is pretty hot, guys. So
I think we ended a long time
is-
ago.
early
Okay,
is
that was
mercy.
fun. Okay.
Rob, that's awesome.
That is awesome.
It's true. It's very true.
It is
I might
true.
leave that in.
Facts.
I might leave that in.
Leave it in.
I did correct 1K to 1 mile. It was just very subtle because he was talking over me.
But it was actually, I mean,
It's fun.
That was
it
fun.
was fun.
People are
I
gonna
think
be
it
like,
was for runners that they did the whole metric system. So if you start
For
running, you
runners. Yeah, that's right. That was longer. Yeah.